There's an old saying that goes, if something seems too good to be true, it usually is. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego in the back with some more boxing. Want to fill you guys in, do a quick video, give you guys some updates. Danny Garcia versus Lamont Peterson. Yes, we know this was a fight, but it was just actually confirmed that this fight is taking place at the Barclays. So I talked about this in my video when I first talked about it, but at that time, it wasn't solid. It wasn't confirmed. I told you it would likely happen at the Barclays, but it's boxing. Anything can happen. They might not have been able to secure that venue or whatever the situation, but they have been able to secure the venue, and the fight is now taking place in April at the Barclays Center. So shout out to all my people on the East Coast from New York. Let's see if you're going to go see it. Now, on the flip side, and why I started the video like I did, is this fight stylistically is a good fight. You got two champions. And I've already told you my big bone to pick with it is that it's at a catch weight. I don't like that shit. I think both guys are great fighters. They're hell of a fighter. But it's like, where's the, I don't know, the ethics behind it. You have two champions in the same division. They both come from 140, and they're both champions. Even though, like I said before, Lamont Peterson technically should have lost his belt to either Amir Khan, if you don't have the 2 pound or the 2-point deduction. A lot of people feel that way. Or definitely to Lucas Matisse because he got knocked out. But they had that fight at a catch weight, and as a result, he kept his title. Now, I'm not hating on him, shitting on him. It is what it is. But to happen again, I don't agree with that. I don't think that's good sportsmanship when there's nothing on the line, because you know what I'm saying. Like, I don't. I mean, I feel like you take something away from the fighter. Like, I'm not saying he's going to do this because he showed a lot of heart. But when you take away that type of risk, I mean, obviously these guys want to win. But when you take away the risk and incentive factor, then who's to say, like, let's say Danny Garcia is just hitting him with hammers, right? You know you're getting paid and you're still going to be a champion. Therefore, you can get other fights, even if you're drastically losing. So it's like, I feel it really messes with the ebb and flow of a fight because there's nothing on the line. I don't know if I made that clear enough or if that makes sense. But when there's no incentive, if you're down in the fight, what's going to cause, I mean, it all depends on the individual, obviously, but what's going to cause you to go that extra mile and step it up to that next level that a champion should do? Like a guy like a Floyd Mayweather, even. He's been on top this long, but he's still a champion undefeated. So if he was down in a fight, at the very least, or when he got rocked by Shane Mosley, like that's a perfect example. Second round, got hit with something heavy. Twice he got hurt in that same round, right? But knowing he's undefeated, he's going to have to dig down as a champion if he wants to remain a champion. Timothy Bradley versus Ruslan Provodnikov. Pretty much the same scenario, maybe even worse, because Mayweather recovered pretty quick. And you could tell Tim Bradley, he had a concussion, so he was buzzed. So Bradley got rocked. He got his shit melted by Ruslan Provodnikov in the second round. And he was forced to make a decision that champions have to make. Fight or flight, do or die. You know what I mean? But when you strip that away from like the Danny Garcia and the Lamont Peterson, I'm not saying they will because I'm not them. I don't know what they will do. But that incentive is gone. Like Lamont Peterson, like, oh, he can be like, oh, if I'm down, or even Danny Garcia, whatever, however the fight plays out. But they can easily mentally, it's easy to have that mental cushion of knowing you're going to be a champion fucking regardless. You know what I'm saying? Of like, oh, win, lose, or draw, I can lose, but still live to fight another day type of attitude versus everything I have is at stake right now. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like the catch weight. And to add salt to the wound and to make matters worse, this fight is only going 10 rounds because it's not a non-title fight. So it's a 10-rounder at that. So when I first heard about this fight, I was like, damn, Al Heyman really, he pulled out all the stops. But I don't like those two aspects of it. He really didn't pull out all the stops with the fight because there are these things. And as far as Danny Garcia, he said something like, oh, I don't want to kill myself. Why should I have to kill myself? I mean, this is the division. I didn't pick the division that you're fighting in. And I like Danny Garcia. But, I mean, you chose to fight at 140 for all these years and rack up victories at 140. I didn't do that. The fans didn't do that. You know what I mean? So if you can't naturally make the weight, or it's becoming harder and harder as your body matures and you get older, that's cool. But do what fighters have done in the past and move up. Like, damn, I can't make this weight no more. You know what I'm saying? It's killing me. Amir Khan just recently made the move. That's a great rematch I would love to see. Danny Garcia, Amir Khan at 47. Hell of a fight. Amir Khan was blitzing Danny Garcia early, and then we know what Danny Garcia did. He rock him, sock him, hit him with that left hook, and it was pretty much good night and wrapped shortly after. So Khan as a new trainer, Khan seems to want to fight the best. I think Danny Garcia has proven himself to be one of the best, definitely in the young up-and-comer section. So, I mean, what better fight or way to evolve if you're struggling to make weight than to go up and fight, you know what I mean, a rematch like that or one of the other killers. It's a stacked division. You got Keith Thurman, Sean Porter about to fight, Guerrero, tons of guys, Mayweather, Pacquiao. There's a lot of guys up there. So, any way you slice it, I'm not okay with it. I still won't be okay with it. I'm going to watch it. I'm a boxing fan. I report and talk about this shit. So obviously I'm going to watch it. I was even thinking about going to this fight, trying to get there. But I mean, with all the hotel expenses and flights and stuff like that, truth be told, I don't know if I'm that anxious to fork out that type of money to attend this particular fight when nothing's at stake. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just, I don't know, man. I'm just being like A1. I got to keep it 100 on my channel, you know, unfiltered. I give you that raw. And to be honest, I don't know if I want that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I just went to the Denver fight and I had a good time, met a lot of people and made the most of it. But Mike Alvarado didn't come to fight. So, you know what I'm saying? Had I not got footage from other people and had a good time and stuff like that, you could consider that trip a bust because the fight didn't. I thought it was going to be a war, like I was in for something historic, and it was really one-sided. So, I mean, it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. Danny Garcia, Lamont Peterson, 10-rounder, catch weight. I know some of y'all, all y'all going to blame Al Heyman. Let me know what you guys think. What caused this? Does that make the fight lose some luster? Drop me a comment. Let me know what you guys think. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off.